Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Ananda Kodi Osnamini ki jai. Namacharya Srila Vilas Thakur ki jai. Brings Kahor Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivacharya Gaur Bhakti ki jai. Sri Radha Krishna Gaur Sam Radha Kundi ki jai. Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Navadip Dham ki jai. Ganga Mai ki jai. Yamuna Mai ki jai. Tulsi Devi ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Saved Bhaktivinoda ki jai. All glories to the Lord. All glories to the Lord. All glories to the Lord. Thank you very much. Auspicious day, 101 years ago, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he appeared on this day. So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is Gaura Shakti. Gaura Shakti means empowered. Empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted his mission to be broadcast. What is that sound? All over the world. He desired পৃথিবীতে আছে যত নগরাদি গ্রাম সর্বত্র প্রচার হইবে মোর নাম। পৃথিবীতে all over the world, as many towns and villages are there, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that his mission will be spread. This prediction was made by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally 500 years ago. So, perhaps my Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, attempted to fulfill the desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and sometimes in the year 1918, he was brahmachari and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, his material father, he wanted, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, of course everyone wanted, but he wrote one small book, teachings of Lord Chaitanya, teachings and precepts of Lord Chaitanya, in 1896. And he presented that book to the McGill University in Canada. And he very much desired that the foreigners, especially Americans, would join this movement. That was his desire in 1896. And then in 1918, my Guru Maharaj started with this mission, one institution known as Gauriya Math. Perhaps some of you know the name Gauriya Math. And he was trying to spread this message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And by chance or by prediction, as you think, I was taken to to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur by one of my friends. I did not want to go there, but he forcibly took me there. Yes. And he ordered me that you preach the cult of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in English language. This is very much essential. On the first meeting, he told me like that. That was my first meeting with him. At that time, I was in favor of Gandhi's movement. So I said that we are, I'm going to say, not independent, subjugated. We will hear about our message. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur refuted my argument. I was very much pleased. I had so many talks. But I was very much pleased to be defeated. That this so-called nationalism or any ism, they are all temporary. Real need is the self-realization. So I was convinced, but at that time, although he wanted me to immediately join him and spread this movement, so at that time I was a married man, young man. I was married in 1918. And I got a son also at the time, 1921. And in 1922, I met him. At that time, I was manager in a big chemical factory. So I thought that I am a married man, I have got so many responsibilities. How I can join immediately? It is not my duty. Of course, that was my mistake. I should have joined immediately. I should have taken the opportunity immediately. But Maya is there. So I thought like that. So that's a long history. And then in 1954, no, not 1950, 1968, when I was 54 years old. 1954, yes. 1954, I was at that time 58 years. So I left home and I was living alone. Then 1958, I took sannyas. And then I decided to take up the responsibility of my Guru Maharaj. I thought that my other god brothers are trying, so I am not capable to do it. They are better situated. But somehow or other, they could not do very much appreciative activities in this connection. So when I was 70 years old, I decided now I must do it and execute the order of my Guru Maharaj. And thus, this movement was started in 1965 from New York, and I was not very much hopeful, because it is very difficult task, just opposite the European and Western culture. When I first came, I had no money, so I got a free passage through some Indian steam navigation company. So I came by ship. So when I was on the ship at Boston port, Commonwealth port, I was thinking that I have come here, I do not know what is the purpose. Because how the people will accept this movement? They are differently educated, and as soon as I will say, "So my dear sir, you have to give up meat eating and illicit sex and no intoxication and gambling," they will say, "Please go home." Because that was the experience. One of my god brother, he went to London and he had the opportunity to talk with one big man, Marquis of Jetland. Marquis of Jetland was formerly governor of Bengal. At that time, I was student. He was Scotsman, and I was student of the Scottish Churches College. So he came to see our college, and he was standing in front of me in the second year class. So he is very nice, good gentleman. So he proposed to my god brother whether you can make me a Brahman. So my god brother proposed, yes, we can make anyone Brahmana, provided you follow this principle. No illicit sex, no intoxication, no meat eating, no gambling. So that Lord Jetland immediately replied, impossible. So I was thinking that I will propose something which is impossible. Anyway, let me try. So now by the grace of Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and in the presence of my Guru Maharaj, you are so nice boys and girls. So in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are chanting Hare Krishna mantra and you are taking part in it very seriously. So my Guru Maharaj will be very, very much pleased upon you and bless you with all benefits. So he wanted this, and it is not that he is dead and gone. That is not spiritual understanding. Even ordinary living being, he does not die. Na hannate hannamane sarire. And what to speak of such exalted, authorized personality like Bhakti Siddhanta. He said, I never feel that I am alone. Of course, when I came to your country without any friend, without any means, practically just like a vagabond I came. But I had full faith that my Guru Maharaj is with me. I never lost this faith. And there is fact. There are two words, Bani and Bopu. Bani means words, and Bopu means his physical body. So, Bani is more important than the Bopu. Bopu will be finished, this is material body. it will be finished. That is the nature. But if we keep to the bani, to the words of spiritual master, then we remain very fixed up. It doesn't matter. Just like Bhagavad Gita, it was spoken 5,000 years ago. But if you keep to the words of Krishna, then it is always fresh and guiding. Not that because Arjuna personally listened to Krishna about the instruction of Bhagavad Gita, therefore he knew it. That is not the fact. If you accept Bhagavad Gita as it is, then you should know that Krishna is present before you in his words in the Bhagavad Gita. This is called spiritual realization. It is not mundane historical incidences. If we keep evam parampara praptam imang rajarsaya vidu sakanena yoganashta parantapa. If you don't keep in touch with the original link, then it will be lost. And if you keep touch with the original link, then you are directly hearing Krishna. Similarly, Krishna and Krishna's representative spiritual master, if you keep always intact in link with the words and instruction of the superior authorities, then you are always fresh. This is spiritual understanding. Na jayate na mriyateva katachit nitta shasatayam purana. Purana means very old. Just like Krishna, the Supreme Being, he must be very old because he is the original person. But the Brahma Samhita says, Advaite Achyuta Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyang Purana Purusha Navajauvanam. Purana Purusha, the oldest person, but you will find him Navajauvanam, always a fresh youth. That is God. God is not a material that it gets old. The body gets old. So you are hearing this philosophy daily. Try to understand more and more. We have got so many books. And this is the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and by disciple succession, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then my spiritual master, then we are trying our level best. Similarly, you will also try your level best on the same principle. Then it will go on. Same principle. It doesn't matter whether one is born in India or outside India. No. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Prithivite ache jato nagaradi gram, as many towns and cities and villages are there, he did not say it to make a fuss. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, that sometimes I am very much criticized that I am making foreigners a Brahmana, the caste Brahmins in India. They are very much against me. But this is not fair. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that all over the world his message will be broadcast. Does it mean that it will be simply a cinema show? No. He wanted that everyone should become perfect Vaishnava. That is his purpose. It is not to make a fuss, some lecturing and or some mutual praising society. No. It is Krishna society. Everyone who will join this Krishna society movement, he is more than a Brahmin. Brahmin, what is Brahmin? Brahmin is also material. A devotee is more than Brahmin. The Brahminical culture is included already. Brahma janati iti Brahmana. Brahmana means one who knows the absolute truth. Brahma. He is Brahmana. But that is not very fixed up. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti Sabdati. Brahma is impersonal, effulgent, and then further progress, realization of the localized aspect, Paramatma, Antarjami, then finally understanding the Supreme Person, Krishna. Supreme Person, that is the final understanding. So, people cannot understand how the Supreme, the origin of everything can be a person. That is their difficulty. Because they are thinking, person God, how it is possible? God is great and He is the creator of everything. How a person can do that? Yes. That is the Vedic version. Ishara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. He is the cause of Brahma, He is the cause of Super Soul. So, ordinary man cannot understand. Avajananti Manga Mudha Manasim Tanumas. It requires Krishna's grace to understand. So try to receive Krishna's grace through the disciplic succession, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then you will understand everything. Jasya Devi Parabhakti, Jatha Devi Tatha Guru. This is the process, Vedic process. One should have unflinching faith in God and spiritual master. Don't jump over God, crossing the spiritual master, then it will be failure. You must go through. We are observing Vyas Puja ceremony, the birth anniversary of our Guru Maharaj. Why? We cannot understand Krishna without spiritual master. That is bogus. If anyone wants to understand Krishna jumping over the spiritual master, then immediately becomes a bogus. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Guru Krishna Kripa Paya Bhakti Lata Bij. That is Vedic in answer. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. Nobody can understand Krishna without going through his most confidential servant. This is the meaning of this Vyas Puja. you cannot surpass. If you think that you have become very learned and very advanced, now you can avoid a spiritual master and you understand Krishna. That is bogus. That is the meaning of this Vyas Puja ceremony. We should always pray Jasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasad. Jasya Prasada. Only by the grace of spiritual master we can achieve the grace or mercy of Krishna. This is the meaning of this Vyas Puja, offering obeisances by parampara system. So you have taken a very nice line of activities, spiritual activities. Of course, as far as possible, we have tried to give you instruction, books, but remain always faithful to the spiritual master and try to understand Krishna. And if you simply understand Krishna, then your life is successful. Janma karmam sadibam me jo janati tat. The human life is meant for understanding Krishna. That is the perfection of that. Any other so-called understanding, that is simply waste of time. Because we are under the grip of the material nature. You may be very learned scholar, you may be a fool, it doesn't matter. You are under the laws of material nature. So before finishing this small span of life, we have got this human form of life, it will be finished. As the cats and dogs' life also finished. But if we try through the Guru and Vaishnava, then we can achieve in this life the full success. Not failure like cats and dogs' life. That is the opportunity. So, as far as possible, we are trying to lead you in this line, and you kindly follow, then your life will be successful. That is the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wanted to deliver this fallen soul, the conditioned soul, rotting in this material world. Krishna himself, Krishna comes himself, Krishna sends his devotees, Krishna comes as devotee just to execute this mission to reclaim the fallen soul from the clutches of illusory energy, material world. Thank you very much. Isham Bhaktan Isha Ishavatarukan Tat Prakashangsu Tat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Devam. It will not stay. It will not stay. Today, the auspicious day of our predecessor spiritual master, Om Vishwapad, Paramahansa Parivrajagacharya, Ashtattara Sata Srimad Bhakti, Siddhanta Saraswati, Thakur, Prabhupada. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur mission, apart from his life, we are especially stressing on the mission of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. This place, Mayapur, was formerly known as Miyapur. Mostly it is inhabited by the Mohammedans. Somewhere or other it converted into the name of Miyapur instead of Mayapur. Still, people are very much doubtful where is the birth site of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur was researching to find out the actual place. So under the direction of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, this present Yoga Pitha was ascertained to be the birth site of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur in the beginning wanted to develop this place very gloriously, befitting the holy name of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he started this movement of developing Mayapur. He could not finish it, so it was handed down to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So under his effort, assisted by his disciples, this place has gradually developed, and our attempt is also to develop this place. Therefore we have named this temple Mayapur Chandrodaya. We have got great ambition to develop this place nicely and gloriously, and fortunately we are now connected with foreign countries, especially with the Americans. Bhaktivinoda Thakur's great desire was that the Americans would come here and develop this place, and they would chant and dance along with the Indians. So his dream, as well as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's foretelling, Prithivite ache jato nagaradi gram, sarvatra prachar haive mor naam. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu desired that all Indians to take part. Bharat bhumite manusya janma haila jar, janma sarthak kari karo paropakar. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, paropakar. Paropakar means to do good to others. Of course, in the human society, there are many different branches of doing good to others, welfare societies, but more or less, quite more or less, almost completely, they think that this body is ourself, and to do some good to the body is welfare activities. But actually that is not welfare activities, because in the Bhagavad Gita we understand very clearly, antavatu ime deha nittasokta saririna. This body is antavat. Anta means it will be finished. Everyone knows. This body is not permanent, it will be finished. Anything material, bhutta praliyate, it has a date of birth, it stays for some time, and then it annihilates. So the spiritual education begins from the understanding that I am not this body. This is spiritual education. In the Bhagavad Gita, the first instruction given by Krishna to Arjuna is this, that we are not this body. Because Arjuna was speaking from the bodily platform, so Krishna chastised him. Asatyananusutastang prajnavadangscha bhasas. Arjuna, you are talking like a very learned man, but you are lamenting on the subject matter on which no learned man laments. Asatyananusutastang. So, such kind of welfare activity concerning the body, like hospital and so many other things, they are good undoubtedly, but the ultimate goal is to see the interest of the soul. That is the ultimate goal. That is the whole Vedic instruction. And Krishna begins from this point. Dehinasmin yatha dehi kaumara yogasiya. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to do some paropakar, Bharat Bhumite Manusya Janma Hilo Jat, Manusya Janma Sarthak Kari Karo Paropakar. These welfare activities did not mean that welfare to this body. It was meant for the soul. The same thing as Krishna wanted to impress upon Arjuna that you are not this body, you are soul. Antavatri me deha nittasakta saririna na hannati hannamani sarire. The real welfare activity means to see to the interest of the soul. So what is the interest of the soul? The interest of the soul is that the soul is part and parcel of Krishna, God. Just like small spark of fire is part and parcel of the big fire. Similarly, we living entities, we are very minute, small spark of the Supreme Brahma, Parabrahma or Krishna. So, as this spark within the fire looks very beautiful, the fire also looks beautiful, and the spark also looks beautiful, but as soon as the sparks fall down from the fire, it becomes extinguished. So our condition is that the our present position is that we have fallen down from the whole fire, Krishna. This is explained in a simple Bengali language. Krishna bhuliya jeev bhog vancha kare, pasete maya tare, japadiya tare. Maya means darkness, ignorance. So, this example is very nice. The sparks of the fire dancing very nicely with fire, it is also illuminating. But as soon as it falls down on the ground, it becomes cinder, black cinder. No more fiery quality. Similarly, we are meant for dancing and playing and walking and living with Krishna. That is our real position. That is the Vrindavan. Everyone is connected with Krishna. There are the trees, there are the flowers, the water, the cows, the calves, the cowherd boys, or the elderly cowherd men, Nanda Maharaj, other persons of his age, then Jasodama and mother, then Gopis. In this way, Vrindavan life, Vrindavan picture. And Krishna comes with full Vrindavan picture and he demonstrates his Vrindavan life. Chintavani prakara sadmasu, just to attract us, that you are trying to enjoy in this material world, but here you cannot enjoy, because you are eternal. You cannot get eternal life here. So, you come to me. You come to me. Takta deham punarjanma naiti mameti kaunti. This is Krishna consciousness movement. Please ask them to wait for Prabhupada. Takta deham punarjanma naiti mameti. This is the invitation. Mameti. You can back to home, back to God. This is the whole instruction of Bhagavad Gita. And at the end he said, Sarvadharman parittajya mamekam saranam. Why you are bothering yourself, manufacturing so many plans to adjust material life? That is not possible. Here it is not possible. Here, so long you are in material association, then you have to change the body. Prakritastha, what is that verse? Purusha prakritasthopi. Bundite prakritijan guna. So long the living entity is in this material world, he has to associate with the different modes of material nature. The same example, just like the fire spark falls down on the ground. So ground, they have got different situations. One situation is dry grass. One situation is wet grass. And one situation is simply ground. So similarly, there are three positions. Satagun, Rajagun, Tamo. So, Satagun means if the spark falls down on the dry grass, then it ignites the grasses. When Satagun, Prakash, this fiery quality is demonstrated. But if it falls down on the water, wet grass, then it is completely extinguished. As three stages. Similarly, when we come down to this material world, if we associate with the Satagun, then there is some hope of spiritual life. And if we are Rajagun, there is no hope. and Tamagun, there is no hope. Rajastama. Rajastama bhava, kamalubha dayasthati. Rajastama, if we associate with Rajagun and Tamagun, then our desires will be lusty and greediness. Kamalubha dayasthati. Tato rajastamo bhava, kamalubha dayasthati. And if we increase our satagun quality, then this kamalobha daya, these two things will not touch us. We may be little aloof from kamalobha. So in this satagun, this is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sinnatang sakata Krishna punna savana kirtana Viddantasta avadrani vidhunati sahitsata. So we have to transcend all these three qualities, Satagun, Rajagun, Tama, especially Rajagun, Tama. If we do not try to do that, then there is no hope of spiritual salvation or from liberation from the material entanglement. But in the Kali Yuga, there is no practically Satagun, simply Rajagun, Tamagun, especially Tamagun, Jaghanna Gunavittista, Kalau Suddha Sambhava. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread this Krishna consciousness movement, chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So from this place, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started this movement, Krishna consciousness movement, throughout whole India, and he desired that Prithivite ache jato nagada, the ground. So as many towns and villages are there, this Krishna consciousness movement should be spread. So this Krishna consciousness movement is now in your hand. Of course, in 1965, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he wanted me to do something in this connection. He wanted from all his disciples, especially he stressed many times that you do this, whatever you have learned, you try to expand in English language. And in 1933, when he was in Radha Kunda, I was at that time Bombay in connection with my business life. So I came to see him, and one friend wanted to give some land in Bombay for starting Bombay Gauri Award. He's my friend. So that's a long story, but I wish to narrate this. The Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami's mission. So at that time, one of my god brother was also present. He reminded me about my friend's donation. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada immediately took up in that. He continued that there is no need of establishing many temples. Better we publish some books. He said like that. He said that we started our this Gauriya Math in Ultadingi. The rent was very very small, and if we could gather 2 to 250 rupees, it was very nice going on. But since this J.B. Datta has given us this stone, marble stone, Thakur Bari, our competition between the disciples have increased. So I don't like anymore. Rather, I would prefer to take out the marble stone and sell it and publish some books. So I took that point, and he also especially advised me that if you get money, to try to publish books. So by his blessing, it has become very successful by your cooperation. Now our books are being sold all over the world, and it is very satisfactory sale. So on this particular day of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's advent, try to remember his word that he wanted that many books should be published about our philosophy, and it should be given to the English-knowing public especially, because English language is now world language. We are touring all over the world. So anywhere we speak English, it is understood, except in some places. So on this day particular, on the advent of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, I would especially request my disciples who are cooperating with me that try to publish books as many as possible and distribute throughout the whole world. That will satisfy Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as well as Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so Srila Prabhupada is describing his first interaction with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So somebody would like to briefly discuss. Srila Prabhupada's first interaction with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
So it was in 1922, and Prabhupada did not want to go there, but one of his friends forcefully took him to the Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and at that moment only Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur instructed Srila Prabhupada to go outside and preach the message of Lord Chaitanya. And Prabhupada at that time was a follower of Mahatma Gandhi, and he gave argument like now our country is not independent, who will listen, but Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur defeated him that someone will come and go, this will, but the message is important. Then Prabhupada was very pleased to be defeated there.
Haribo! And then he describes his god brother's interaction with Marquis of Jetland. So somebody wants to discuss that?
Hare Krishna. So he said that one of his god brothers met with Marquis of Jetland, and that he asked him that can you make me Brahman? So his god brother said that no, we can make anyone Brahman. Just follow these 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. So then he replied that it is impossible.
Haribo! So Srila Prabhupada also, when he went, he was thinking that who will take up this mission? They'll say go home, but still by mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu it was possible. Okay. So then he was speaking about the importance of giving the message in parampara. So how one can always maintain the parampara. So what verse from Bhagavad Gita Prabhupada quoted? And how can we maintain that parampara? How can we maintain the message in parampara? Manish.
Prabhupada was quoting the verse Evam Parampara Praptam Imam Rajarsayo Vidu Sakale Nehmata Yogo Nashta Parantapa. So Prabhupada was telling that if we spiritual master is the representative of Krishna. So if we remain in touch with the instructions of spiritual master, then we remain then parampara is intact.
Right. Haribo. Yes. Krishna and Krishna's representative, spiritual master. If you keep always intact, in link with the words and instructions of the superior authorities, then you are always fresh. This is spiritual understanding. Okay. So Prabhupada speaks about Bhaktivinoda Thakur's attempt to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. So somebody wants to discuss that? Bhaktivinoda Thakur's attempt to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world.
In 1896, Bhaktivinoda Thakur also wrote one book, Teachings and Percepts of Lord Chaitanya, and he sent to foreign countries.
Which? McGill University in Canada. In which year?
1896.
Haribo. Okay. And then he describes that how, so following the footsteps of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, Srila Prabhupada also is trying to spread and make Brahmanas all over the world, though he was criticized by Indian Brahmanas. And then he's describing who is a Brahmana and who is a Vaishnava. The Vaishnava is above a Brahmana. And so Srila Prabhupada is explaining that how one will not be successful, and what is the reason why would one simply become a bogus devotee.
If somebody thinks that I am very learned, I don't need a guru, and he want to surpass guru, and he want to be in direct contact with Krishna, he wants to understand Krishna. So at that time, then he becomes bogus. So Prabhupada told that without a spiritual master, we cannot understand Krishna.
Right. Haribo. So yes, so therefore one has to follow the parampara, and so Srila Prabhupada is requesting that this is the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Krishna comes himself, Krishna sends his devotees, Krishna comes as devotee just to execute this mission, to reclaim the fallen souls from this material world. Okay. So, and then in the next lecture he is describing Bhaktivinoda Thakur's attempt to find the birthplace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So somebody would like to briefly tell what was Bhaktivinoda Thakur's attempt to find the birthplace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
So that place, which was Mayapur, it got changed into Miyapur because of lots of Mohammedans were living there. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, with the help of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he came to know that place and identified the birthplace. That's
Right. Haribo. And that was continued by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur and then Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is expressing his desire to develop Mayapur very gloriously. And then he spoke about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction for all the Indians. What was the instruction? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction to all the Indians.
भारत भूमि ते मनुष्य जन्म हविले जार जन्म सार्थक करी कर परोपकार. If you are a Manushya in the Bharat land, then fulfill, perfect your life and propagate the message of Lord.
Right. So then he speaks about Paropakar. And so what is real Paropakar and what is not real Paropakar or false Paropakar? What is real Paropakar and what is false Paropakar? Shubhaj.
Opening, taking care of the body, like opening hospitals and everything is bogus. But real, that is also okay, but the original thing is to take care of the soul.
The real Paropakar, yes, take care of it.
Yeah.
Haribo! So, but in our present position, we don't have understanding about Krishna and we remain on the bodily platform. So, what verse does Srila Prabhupada quote to indicate the cause of material existence from the Prema Vivarta? And
Prabhupada quoted Krishna bahirmukh hoye bhogwancha kare japatiya maya
Krishna
dhare.
bhuliya jeev.
Krishna bhuliya jeev bhogwancha kare japatiya maya dhare. Vikatastha maya dhare japatiya dhare.
Okay. Haribo. And then he talks about material existence and how one is infected by the three modes of material nature. So what's the analogy Prabhupada gives about the fire and the three modes? Fire, sparks and three modes. Someone wants to explain the analogy? Everyone knows. Go on.
Prabhupada explained like there are three modes when spark fallen on the dry grass, wheat grass and a simply ground. So same like the soul fallen on this material world and it's intact with Rajas, Tamas and Sattva Guna.
Okay. Haribo. And the last question, somebody would like to describe Srila Prabhupada's meeting with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur at Radhakund in 1933 and the instruction which he received over there.
So Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur was telling that actually there was a person who was ready to give land and all.
In Bombay.
So, in Bombay. And Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur told that in Calcutta, Ulta Danga, we had a good place. As soon as this one of our Grihasthas gave land,
J.B. Datta.
J.P. Datta gave marble place, and so now our devotees have become
Competition.
Competition is there. So whenever you get money, print books. No, he wanted to sell off the land and distribute books, print books. So he said, whenever you get money, print books. That was the.
Haribo. Right. So therefore, Srila Prabhupada is requesting, so on this day, particularly on the advent of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, I'd especially request my disciples who are cooperating with me that try to publish books as many as possible and distribute throughout the whole world. That will satisfy Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as well as Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Avirbhav Mahamotsav ki jai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.